about love, charity, man, and we were talking about yesterday. We were saying
Seven and what?
right?
Seven and what?
Starting at 36, chapter 7, verse 36. And this is what we were all talking about when we first started camp about these young ladies.
It's Luke 7:36.
Right.
And one of the Pharisees desired him that he would eat with him. And he went into the Pharisee's house and sat down to meat. And behold, a woman in the city, which was a sinner, when she knew that Yahushua sat at meat in the Pharisee's house, brought an alabaster box of ointment.
Okay, so she knew that she was a sinner, right? I guess with our nation, the problem with our nation is we have a lot of righteous people doing this work. You know what I'm saying? They because they know prophecies and they know
Self-righteous.
vaccines, self-righteous, right? But the ones who really need the Lord are the ones who really seeking out the help, trying to figure out, man, what it is I need to do, to inherit the kingdom of heaven.
Con.
And what we've been taught so far, that's not it.
Right, con.
Show in this story what it is.
Con.
What you been saying?
It says, and stood at his feet behind him, weeping, and began to wash his feet with tears, and did wipe them with the hairs of her head, and kissed his feet, and anointed them with the ointment. Now when the Pharisees which had bidden him saw it, he spake within himself, saying, this man, if he were a prophet, would have known who and what manner of woman this is that touched him, for she is a sinner.
Okay, so don't all people do that? She's a sinner. Okay, so who did Yahweh come for? He didn't come to save the right, he came for the sinner.
Con.
So that's why she showed all that emotion, because she knew the life she was living, and she knew who she was in the presence of. You know what I'm saying?
That's
but
faith.
The crazy thing about it, the so-called righteous didn't even know who was sitting in front of him. He said this man was a prophet. That was the son of God.
If
that man was a prophet.
If he was.
He would know. Right?
Now, yeah, this is a different story that I thought you were talking about.
Right.
So this saying she anointed. I thought I'm talking about a different one.
Right.
When Mary came.
Right.
Mary came, and then Judas seen it.
Right.
And Judas said, "Yeah, that was I'm thinking about Mary."
The other disciples too.
Yeah.
Right.
It says, and Yahushua answered and said unto him, Simon, I have somewhat to say unto thee. And he said, Master, say on.
Okay, so he's going to go into a story. All right.
It says, there was a certain creditor which had two debtors, and one owed him 5 pence, and the other 50. Slack it. There was a certain creditor which had two debtors. The one owed him 500 pence, and the other 50. And when they had nothing to pay, he frankly forgave them both. Tell me therefore which of them will love him the most.
Okay, so one owed 500, all right, 500 pence, and the other owed 50, all right? So he said, if I owe 500, you owe 50, and he forgave us both, who's going to, appreciate that the most, all right? It's going to be me, right? Because I owe 500, you owe 50, right?
Gone.
So, go ahead.
It says, and when they had nothing to, Slack it, Simon answered and said, I suppose that he to whom he forgave the most. And he said unto him, thou hast rightly judged. And he turned to the woman and said unto Simon, seest thou this woman? I entered into thine house, thou gavest me no water.
Okay, so Yahweh is saying, I came in, guys didn't offer me water. Now, this is going into that brotherly love that we talk about, that charity, that agape love. He's coming in, man, he's supposed to take care of you, right? Go ahead.
Yeah, and it said water for his feet.
Right.
Because back then we wore sandals,
right,
and there was a lot of dirt. Right. So we go into somebody's house and be like, yo man, take this water, wash your feet off real quick, get that dirt off your feet.
Right.
It says, and bro, that just made it even deeper. Cause she was doing this with her tears, kissing his feet.
Right.
When they had dirt all over him.
They just
Yo, it says, verse 45, 44, and 44. It says, I enter into thine house, thou gavest me no water for my feet, but she have washed my feet with tears and wiped them with the hairs of her head. Thou gavest me no kiss, but this woman since the time I came in have not ceased to kiss my feet. My head with oil thou didst not anoint, but this woman have anointed my feet with ointment. Wherefore I say unto thee, her sins, which are many, are forgiven, for she loved much.
Right there. Her sins. Read that again.
It says, her sins, which are many, are forgiven, for she loved much.
What?
She loved much.
Okay.
But to whom little is forgiven, the same loveth little. And he said unto her, thy sins are forgiven. And they said at meat with him, began to say within themselves, who is this that forgives sins also?
And still don't recognize who sitting before him. After all the fame, all the miracles he performed. Miracle after miracle. All right? And, you know, casting out demons. And they're saying, the demons as they come out, we know who you are.
Right.
You are the Son of God.
Actually hearing Yahweh talk to him, when he prays to him from the clouds, it says, and he said to the woman, thy faith has saved thee, go in peace.
That's the point I want to make. Her faith was, she knew who was sitting before her, all right? And she did all those things out of love. And all that love that she showed, her sins were forgiven. That's the blueprint that we were talking about.
Con.
The gospel. Following Yahushua. All you gotta do is read the gospels and see what he did and do it.
Con.
To be honest. Because all he did was show love and compassion for his people.
It's not a deep
Everywhere he
breakdown.
went.
I said, it's not a deep breakdown. Guys just don't want to love their people. Oh, he was only talking about the people who are woke. Oh, he was only talking about your brother who does the will of the Father. They want to find some kind of way where they can find somebody they hate among their people.
That's not what the gospel says. The
Con.
gospel say, we were just talking about that. You know, you love those who hate you. It's easy to love somebody who loves you because the world do that.
Con.
But can you love somebody that hates you? Right? That's that straight and narrow path, man.
Con.
And that's a hard thing to do, to love somebody that you know hate you,
Con.
to spitefully use you,
And pray for them.
and pray for them. And pray for them.
That's next level. That's next level
You
right
got
there.
brothers that won't even come, if they can out with you, won't come to you and then tell you they're wrong.
Right.
They just hold that grudge.
Or not even talk. They hold the grudge, not talk to you,
Or not talk to you.
cut you off, call you all kinds of niggas behind your back.
But they call other dudes and say, hey, this dude's a nigga.
They might even make a video on you. This nigga right here, piece of shit nigga.
But that's all right because Yahweh's out watching.
Yeah, Con. Ask him, what did you do?
Right.
You ain't got no videos on your page. How you gonna try to tell me something? You got no videos on your page. Try to talk to me. Where in the law does it say you gotta be a priest or a prophet to try to correct somebody? It's actually in the law to try to correct your brother, period. When I read Leviticus 19, it don't say, oh, correct your neighbor if you're a priest or a prophet. No, this is period. This is period. If it's a regular Jake, I know a regular Jake in the world. He knows he's an Israelite. Regular Jake. And he knows his building is about to get shot up and robbed at 9 o'clock. And he allows me to go there. Don't tell me this is going to happen. You think Yahweh Shemel Shai ain't going to come down on this guy? Well, I couldn't correct him because I'm not a prophet. No, big time. Bro, if you got love for somebody, you're going to try to help him out. You're going to try to correct him. Get him on the right path. If you love them. You're not going to keep your mouth shut.
A lot of brothers are carnal because
Ooh.
you think back. Think about this, man. We're in the land of our captivity.
Con.
All of us have been oppressed, right? So we're now waking up to our true nationality. We know who our power is. So that's when the Lord talked about we should be gathering together, man. You know, we all been through it. So we should love each other even more because we know that the whole world hate us. They hate us as a nationality, especially the black man, the so-called black man. So why is it hard to want to love your brother? Why is it hard to want to see your brother lifted up? after we've been stepped on all these years.
Well, nah, their brother is their definition of brother is somebody who's on the will of the Father. You gotta say people. You gotta say people. Cause they're like, we love our brothers. We love our brothers.
Right.
It's just these niggas we don't like.
And those are the same ones that Yahweh did like. You know, those are the same ones that he showed compassion.
Con.
You know, you can't tell me one of them niggas coming up to Yahweh with illnesses and he was healing them.
He was healing all.
He said, I ain't gonna heal you because you a nigga. Hey, this healing ain't for you. Keep walking.
Nigga, you a demon.
You know?
Bro, Yahweh healed demons. He healed a lot of people. I like to bring up a lot. Yahweh he healed two different classes of people. You can tell who they are after he healed them. Some people he'll heal them, and then they'll just like, oh, your faith has healed you.
Right.
And you had another class of people who he would heal, and he would tell them, go and sin no more, or a worse thing come upon you. Those were the people who he healed, and they had things on them that they actually earned. Because we know there's reincarnation, and when you do something wrong or whatever, you got to pay for it in your next life. So they actually had things wrong with them for actual sins they committed. And Yahweh still had mercy on them and said, listen, just don't go sin no more. Even with the lady at the lady at the well who was committed adultery, he gave her a chance. Listen, go get your husband, and then I'll give you a chance at this water. All you can do is just go get your husband back and bring him back here. I'll teach y'all. And then you had the other lady that committed adultery, and they were wanting to stone her, and then he basically saved her life, and then he told her, listen, just don't go sin no more. But that's an example of people dead wrong, and he's still having that compassion and mercy. But God said, no, you're wrong, you're a nigga, you're a piece of shit. Take your ass up the street. This ain't for you, my man. Who are you? You're a tough guy. You got another one?
Yeah. 1 Peter 4, start with chapter 4, verse 5.
1 Peter 4 and 5, it says, who shall give an account of him that is ready to judge the quick and the dead? For this cause was the gospel preached also to them that are dead, that they might be judged according to men in the flesh, but live according to Yahweh in the spirit. But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober, and watch unto prayer. And above all things have fervent charity among yourselves. Fervent charity among yourselves. For charity shall cover the multitude of sins. Oh, man.
I mean, that's that agape.
Con.
So let's love cover multitudes of sins.
Not preaching on the microchip.
Right.
Not preaching on the downfall of America.
Right.
Not preaching niggas gotta die. Not sounding like a Klans member. Not sounding like G-Unit. We gonna spray this nigga and spray that nigga. No. Love is gonna cover the multitude of sins. Bro, Yahweh Shai has given us a blueprint. He said, listen, just love your people.
I call it the formula.
Right. Con, the blueprint, the formula, all that.
Bro, all you gotta do is read Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Just pay attention to how he's dealing with the people.
Con.
Not one time did he come to the people and say, no, nigga, ain't feeding you.
Right.
You ain't been doing this and you let go on your way.
Never.
Every time it said, when he saw the multitude, he had compassion for them. He had compassion for them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he cried. You know what I'm saying? When he saw his people and the conditions they were in, man.
Con.
That's love, man.
He ain't said, man, you niggas deserve this.
Yeah.
You niggas had it coming. I ain't gonna cry for you niggas. God said, don't pray for you niggas. What? Yo, that's crazy.
He had compassion to the point where the disciples said, send them people away, you know, because they haven't eaten. They said, if we send them away, they've been here 3 days. We send them away, they're gonna faint on the way. He said, what you got?
Right.
And that's when he fed them with the five loaves of bread and
The fish.
And the fish.
Con.
He did it twice.
Yup. Two different. Matter of fact, one of the multitudes that he fed were only following him because they were basically seeing his miracles and they wanted to eat. But the other multitude was the elect. The other multitude. But the point being on that was he had compassion on even on the ones he knew wasn't rocking with him.
He knew that.
He knew it.
Right.
He'll call you out in a minute. He knew. Because matter of fact, he says multiple times, I knew from the beginning who were they who was going to betray me. I knew from the beginning. You know the sick part, bro?
Sure.
The sick part? He showed love to everybody. So if you did him wrong, it's a betrayal.
Right.
That's a betrayal, because a betrayal is somebody who you basically stab in the back that's done you good or on your team.
Like Judas.
Con. So Yahweh Shai didn't treat none of the people like enemies. See, he loved all his people. So you stab him in the back, that's a betrayal. Because he showed you love. That's a betrayal.
Well,
It's not like Esau who hates you,
right.
and then you flip on him. No, Esau's Esau. He was never with us.
Right. Con.
He ain't with us.
And you know he hates you.
Con, we already know it.
That's a spiritual thing.
Con. Yahweh set that up. They read about that in Genesis 3rd chapter. Yahweh set that hatred up. You had another one?
Yeah. 1 John 4, verse 7.
It's 1 John 4 and 7. It says, Beloved, let us love one another, for love is of Yahweh. And everyone that loveth is born of Yahweh, and knoweth Yahweh.
Okay, so everyone who is born, what did that say? Everyone is born is what?
It says, for love is of Yahweh, and everyone that loveth is born of Yahweh.
Okay, so if you don't love, are you born of Yahweh? So who are you born of?
Satan.
Okay. I mean, it's plain and clear. Read that.
It says, he that loveth not, knoweth not
Wow.
Yahweh.
If you don't love, you don't know Yahweh. You don't know your power. All right?
Yahweh is love. Oh man, that's Christian stuff.
I know.
That's in the Bible.
Right, right.
What do you mean?
Yahweh is love. So they always talking about Yahweh coming back and he's going to kill these niggas. Yahweh is love. You know what I'm saying? If he killing these niggas because these niggas doing what they want to do and they never lined up. You know what I'm saying? They never came into the truth. Or even they didn't want to. They wanted to live for this world. All right? And this destruction that's coming is not for us.
Con.
It wasn't meant for
Right.
Israelites.
Con.
But we got Israelites who don't want to line up.
Right, con.
All right?
But
And
yeah,
then you got some out there who think they lined up. They think they walk in that straight and narrow path, and they missing the most important part. And like you said, bro, it's the blueprint. This is the blueprint.
formula.
The formula, man. The formula is love. And if you come out of brothers saying, quit preaching that love doctrine, then you don't know your house. You don't know your house.
And that's not even our words that
That's not even
we're
our
declaring that. This is verbatim.
Not even our word.
This is literally read.
Plain as day. So do you have the eye salve to see love?
Ooh.
I mean, did he give you the eye salve?
Ooh. Ooh. What the Jeremiah, was that Jeremiah?
Yeah.
Or was it no Isaiah? Yeah, Isaiah was talking about it. He said they got eyes to see.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they got eyes, but they don't see. They got ears, but they don't hear. Yahweh Shai said, y'all are the people who Isaiah prophesied about. And that's crazy because guys are quick to say that's Christian stuff. It's in the Bible. And it's funny because when I heard it, I didn't even read the scripture, and I didn't know. So when people say, that's Christian stuff, I'm like, oh, that's not in here. God is love, that's not in the Bible. Because they say that's Christian stuff. And we know how Christians like to freestyle and make shit up. Especially like, oh, only God can judge me. And we know that's not we know that is true, but we know there's not written. So when I first heard God is love, I'm like, and I heard that's Christian, so I'm like, oh man, y'all making that up, y'all freestyling. But then to actually see it in here, and then you say that's Christian stuff? Who sent you? My man? You got it?
Oh, I got the Matthew. You want Isaiah?
Oh, that Matthew, how should I say it? Yeah, that Matthew should be nice.
So it's Matthew chapter 13, verse 15. For the people's heart is waxed close, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and for your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them.
Yeah, because you got the prophets of old, they knew the Messiah was coming, but they didn't know how he was coming. They didn't know how he was going to bring Israel back and save Israel. They wanted to know, but they didn't know. Matter of fact, you even look at a lot of the scribes and the wicked scribes and the Pharisees. They thought the Savior was going to come, and he was going to come back killing like King David. That's what they thought. Oh, the King of Kings is coming.
It's a conqueror.
Yeah, the last guy we got that was a king was David, and he slew our enemies. So when the Lord comes, he's got to be coming in that same fashion. But Yahushua came on the scene and said, nah, we ain't coming for all that.
Yeah, but when you read, the prophecies, it doesn't say he's coming as a murderer or a conqueror. It says he's gonna come lowly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Riding on a donkey.
Yup.
It didn't say nothing about him coming back. So they, I tell you, either they didn't know the prophecy or they knew the prophecy. Well, we know the Pharisees did, because they wanted to kill him. They wanted him off the map so they continue doing the wicked things. They wanted the high seats in the synagogue, and they wanted to walk out in the open places and people could come up to him and give him praise. And Yahushua was blocking him. That's why they wanted him dead. Every time, they send spies, what I call them, go try to trip him up with questions, not knowing he can read your damn mind.
That's crazy.
You know what you're going to say before you even say it. How you going to keep sending people up trying to ask him questions and trip him up? And he know the word better than you.
Matter of fact, I got to find that funny one where he came up, and you know the story when they came up asking about John the Baptist?
Yeah.
That was funny. Oh, man.
Said, you answer my question. If you don't answer my question, you answer yours.
You know where it is off top?
Yeah. He asked the question, was John the Baptist ministry from God or men? And they knew the answer.
That was a checkmate. I cannot find it.
All right. Matthew chapter 21, verse 25.
You said 24?
Yeah, so I want to start. Okay, here it is. I'm going to start at verse 23. And when he was coming to the temple, the chief priest and the elders of the people came unto him as he was teaching, and said, by what authority doest thou these things? And who gave thee this authority? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, I also will ask you one thing, which if you tell me, I in like wise will tell you by what authority I do these things. The baptism of John, whence was it? From heaven or of men?
Ooh.
And they reasoned within themselves, saying, if we shall say from heaven, he will say unto us, why did ye not then believe him? But if we shall say of men, we fear the people.
Damn.
For all hold John as a prophet.
Mm.
And they answered Yahushua and said, we cannot tell.
Whoa.
And he said unto them, neither tell I you by what authority I do these things.
And that's malicious. That's malicious right there.
Wow.
That's malicious
Right.
intent. Where you don't want to answer it because you don't want to be confounded. That's sick.
And they feared men.
They say in one hand, if we say what we really think, people are going to come against us.
Right.
But on the other hand, if we say it's of God,
Then you're wrong.
yeah, we're wrong because we're coming up against the man of the Lord.
That's right.
So that's sick, bro. That's sick. That is super sick because you know you're wrong. No matter how you slice it, you know you're wrong. But you don't want to concede defeat. You don't want to. You can't be wrong.
And knowing that he's reading their minds because
They didn't know that.
every time they came up to him, he come before, he premeditated. It was premeditated, right? They come before, and he already know what you're thinking. And before they even say anything, he said, "Why do you say that? Why are you saying that?" You know, so you can't tell me they want to go back to the other Pharisees and say, "Man, this dude reading our mind before we even say anything."
Even with some of the disciples,
Right.
Yahushua knew what they were saying.
Right.
He was like, "Are y'all?" Over? But he didn't tell them. He would ask them, "Are y'all over there asking about which one of y'all are greater than the other?" Because the disciples were saying like, "I'm higher than you," and other disciples saying, "No, I'm higher than you."
Right.
And I was like, "No, I'm higher than you." And Yahushua, he knew what they was talking about. He said, "Y'all over there talking about who's higher than who?" He's like, "Man, the greatest is the least, and the least is the greatest."
And the greatest gonna serve the least.
Con.
But this thing is all about being a servant. Man. You serve your brother, you love your brother, man. And because that's what's gonna be in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go back to giving each other a brotherly kiss. We're gonna take care of each other's families. We're gonna go back to being a family, man.
That's
And the Lord
hospitality.
He just wants to see that now here on earth.
Con.
You know what I'm saying? He wants to see that before he come back. And then he said he's gonna find faith here on earth. What's that faith? That's that faith, right?
Doing it.
Loving your brother. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be very few. You know?
Because our people, they don't want to, look, Esau has nailed into our people, love is weakness. Love is weak.
Yes.
Love is weak.
God.
Love is of the Christians. It's almost hard for me to fathom. It is really, I think Yahweh had to have done this. I don't think I know Esau is a mastermind, but I don't think he said, you know what? Because we know Esau has demonized UFOs. If you speak about certain things, you'll look like a nut. So if you say like you believe in UFOs, that's crazy. Now you say angels are in UFOs, that's like even a step crazier. So we know Esau demonized UFOs, but because he carefully mapped that out. He did it on purpose because he knew this day was coming.
Great little green man. You know, and every alien movie, they come into what?
Kill.
Destroy, right? To kill. So of course, when they see him, even our people,
Con.
you know, the ones who don't know, they thinking it's an attack because they keep saying it. Even the president said it. Remember Reagan said it.
Yup.
Talking about he trying to go into the whole world to come together because there could be an alien attack. You know what I'm saying? Because they know.
Do you think Esau demonized love? Let's give these Christians love. So when Israelites wake up, they will do whatever they can to stay away from you. You think he was that smart? You think he planned it?
Huh?
You do?
Yes. Huh?
That's
Like I
crazy.
said, man, they studied the word. They know what's going on.
But
And they knew we were going to wake up. You can't stop it. They knew what was going to happen. And that's why they pushing all this going on, this chip, this new world. They pushing all that because they know the end is coming.
no, I'm saying like I'm saying, do you think Esau used Christians to love, so when Israelites wake up, they won't want to touch love? Do you think he was that strategical
Yes,
to do that?
I think so. Because I'm telling you, when I was in the Christian church, all I remember was God was love. Didn't know what it was in the Bible, but I know that's what they say in church. So when I stepped out of Christianity, you know what I'm saying? Everything went with it.
Love can't be it, right?
I didn't want to hear the word church. You know what I'm saying?
Everything went with it.
Everything went with it. When you learn the truth, you know, you're like, man, pretty much everything was the opposite of what we were being.
Exactly. So we can't love. God can't be loved.
So I know that's true because, like I said, when you hear the word church, you didn't want to hear the word church, but church is in the word. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, I believe that.
Bro, that's like crazy mind fuck type.
What they do with the witchcraft. So the demons could, that's how they do all this stuff, do those demons.
Bro,
Demons could tell them that.
that's like
That's
Inception. That's like a dream within a dream within a dream.
Well, how many times they did that?
Yo,
I mean, look, they even turned our people against us. They did it to the music. You know what I'm saying?
they still doing it.
Yeah, still doing it. I mean, so, I don't doubt it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
So,
next level
hey,
fuckery.
man, they're gonna try to do everything they can to keep this word from going out and to keep us from waking up.
He doing a good
When
job.
we wake up,
He doing a good job.
yeah, but hey, they can't stop it.
Oh no, you ain't gonna stop it. It's prophecy. You ain't stopping that.
1 Corinthians 13:13. And now abide it. Faith, hope, charity. These three. But the greatest of these is charity. Like I said, that's the agape.
Con agape.
Yeah. So he says faith, hope, and charity. These three. But the greatest, I mean, charity is greater than faith and hope.
Mm-hmm.
And that agape love.
Mm-hmm.
It's greater than faith and hope. That right there should tell you, no, I need to love.
Yeah, how should I say? You need faith. You can have faith as much as a mustard seed, but you need it. But it just said love is greater than even that mustard seed. Love is greater than that mustard seed. That just goes to show you how high level love is.
Well, I can see that because in order to have faith, you're going to have to love. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that faith first to be able to love someone who don't love you. That faith is you trusting in the blueprint,
Con.
Yahweh Shai. That faith, when you believe that faith, no matter what my brother do to me, because he said that, I got to follow the blueprint.
Because I believe my big brother.
That's right.
I believe my big brother.
That's right.
My big brother's not going to do me wrong. I'm going to believe him.
And then he did it. He was an example.
God.
You saw, man. What did he say? Did he tell Judas, I'm gonna get you?
Right.
You know, no,
Have everybody jump on him?
No.
Bro, they would have choked him up. How was trying to say, yo, kill this nigga. He going to betray me.
Remember he was talking about he could bring, what, legions
Oh,
of
yeah.
angels?
Yup.
He could say legion of angels get Judas for what he did.
He allowed him to kill himself.
That's right.
And that's a mercy kill.
Right.
He could have went out way worse than that. Matter of fact, the disciples died worse than that. Stephen died worse than that.
Right.
He got stoned to death.
Right.
If I had to choose between hang myself or stone myself, I'm going with the hanging. Everybody knows if you hang yourself, that's a lesser crime than being literally stoned to the death.
Yeah, but then he fell headlong over a cliff and his bowels burst out.
Who?
Judas.
Oh shit. But he's already dead though, right?
Yeah, he was already dead though, but damn, he still. So he fell headlong over a cliff.
Matter of fact, James, that same thing happened to James.
Yeah.
They tried to kill him. They threw him over a building. He was still alive. They came down and said, we going to stone him to death now. Finish it off. So,
Remember when Yahweh Shai, when he was in the temple, they tried to push him over.
oh yeah, they tried to throw him head first.
He walked right through them. How you do that? That had to be supernatural, bro. How you walk, a crowd is pressing you to push you off a cliff, and his Bible say you walk right through them.
Bro, you can't touch it, Howard Shot.
You can't touch it till the time. Right?
Can't touch this. Like MC, what was that? MC Hammer?
That's right.
Can't touch this. You can't.
Till the time, man.
Can't.
And he knew he had to die, man. And that's why his people was like, no, nobody gonna touch you.
You ain't nobody touching you.
Like,
Not on my watch.
That's right.
You see this sword I got right here?
Well, that's the King David spirit.
Can't. Which is not nothing wrong with that, but it's not that time. It's not that time.
You got rebuked.
Even James and John too. It said, Lord, in Luke 9, it said, Lord, are we going to rain down fire from heaven? They go burn these guys because they want to walk with us? They want to believe this? Let's go smoke them now.
That's the same thing as killing these niggas, right?
Right. You can't kill, let's go kill these niggas. They ain't with us? Then fuck them. Yahweh Shai said, nah, man, we ain't come here for all that. How we talking about something we going to save them, and then we talking about something we going to kill them now?
He said, you've been following me all this time and you still don't understand?
Bruh.
You still don't understand the blueprint?
Yahweh Shai said, how you going to have blessings and cursings coming out the same mouth?
Right.
This ought not to be.
Right.
You want to bless your people and curse your people too. That's sick, man.
So I choose love, bro. I watch all these videos talking about they hate your brothers, bro.
That's sick.
That ain't it. I know that ain't it. That's the wrong way.
That's
like
what
I said, that narrow path that the Lord's talking about, that's love, man. And a lot of people ain't gonna find that path.
Nope.
A lot of people ain't gonna find it.
It's sad.
A lot of people ain't gonna find it. But they think, we're just gonna wait till we get to the kingdom.
They start loving.
Yeah, then we're gonna love. Put his laws, statutes, and commandments in our heart. No, he wants you to do it now.
You want him to do all the hard work, right? That's what you want. You want him to do all the hard work.
That's right.
Come back, save you.
Exactly.
You want him to do, y'all want to be spoon fed everything. The Holy Spirit wasn't, well, the Spirit to wake up wasn't enough. He got to spoon feed you everything. Bruh, no, you got to put that work in right now. Oh, like I was thinking, because you said, yeah, that faith and works. Well, the works is love. That faith you got, you think you're going to believe in your house, so-called? That's not going to save you without that love. That works is love. People say, oh, we're doing the work. Well, the work is love. The work is love. The word is love. All of it. People say, we're out preaching the word. The word is love. We're doing the work. The work is love. So you got faith, but faith can't save you without love. That work is love. Faith is not saving without love. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. That's why God said we're preaching the word. And I asked them, what's the word? And they say, you know the word. Yeah, I know it, but you don't know what the word is because you say you're preaching the word, but you talking about some niggas got to die. That's a DMX. Niggas got to die. What's that song? Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's a Rough Riders, bro. Yo, what? What? Yo, you got guys here like DMX. Yo, you are not being saved in the DMX spirit. Telling some niggas want to die, niggas want to lie. All I know is pain. You're not getting saved in the DMX spirit, man. That's not gonna happen. Con, and they claim to be woke. Yep. Oh yeah, Black Thought, KRS One. Shut this up, bro. NWA.
Yeah, no, that's when they booked the NWA. You know, they had that one. I don't know if you saw. There's a video. Brother from Wu-Tang Clan, I think it was. He was at, they were in a meeting, all these white executives, and they was like, they gotta push this gangster rap out there. You know, they just put a halt to all that conscious rap. That's why if you notice, all went away at the same time. It wasn't like it slowly trickled out.
You said they told at the Wu-Tang?
Huh?
You said they told at the Wu-Tang?
No, the guy from Wu-Tang, he was doing the interview.
You know who it was?
The one that they killed. They killed one.
Yeah, they killed ODB.
Yeah, ODB.
I seen a video of ODB. He was talking about, man, they don't want us to rap conscious stuff no more. They want us to start speaking this garbage. He's talking about some right now on radios, they playing all this music, but people ain't even talking about nothing. We talking about something. We got a message, and they want to shut us down.
Why?
And they killed him for that.
Right.
You see in that interview, you could Google it. In the interview, he was in an interview with Method Man, and him and Method Man was talking, and then one of the guys asked ODB like, "Yo, what do you think about y'all music not being pushed anymore?" And they got all this other stuff out, and that's when ODB started going into that rant. And you see Method Man like, "Why would you say that?" Like, so he knew what was up, but he knew you shouldn't be talking about certain things. So Meth knew it, and ODB was just running off with his mouth. And Meth was like, no. And that's why they had to show people, like what's the other, from Mobb Deep? They had to shut him up too. Not Prodigy. Was it Prodigy? Yeah, Prodigy had to shut him up too. They had to kill him. He was talking about, I think he was talking about we're the Jews and UFOs, and they had to shut him down. Yeah.
Said, don't call me black.
Uh-huh.
And then guess what they did? They called him in and say,
shut that shit down.
The dude, you ain't heard from him since.
They locked up Kodak.
Kodak Black, Nick Cannon.
Oh, yup. Shut him down quick. That was real good. That was like overnight. That, like, yo, you better act like you know.
That's right. That dude came back with totally different personality.
Apologizing to the white Jews. Like, bro, what?
Knowing who he is. You know what I'm saying? Knowing who he really
Bro,
is.
that's next level.
You know why? But the Bible say that, right? How hard is for a rich man to get
Oh, Con.
He ain't gonna lose all he got on this side.
Bro, that's sad. You sold out that quick. Bro, he sold out quick overnight.
Well, they took his show from me. Was that
Wild 'N Out?
They took that show from me. And then they probably was like, tap into your bank account. That was enough.
Yeah, he said you shut your ass up right now, nigga. You apologize. We'll let you keep this show over here.
That's exactly what he did. And now he's doing that mass singer stuff. Yeah.
They said we'll give you some little scraps, nigga. But you lost Wild 'N Out. Because you was wilding out.
And here's the thing. All these so-called what I'm saying? They ain't even thinking about that destruction that's going to come.
Nope.
Because you sold out. They want to do what they do now. I'll worry about that later. You mean you won't worry about your eyes melting inside your head, your tongue dissolving in your mouth later?
You'll cross that bridge when you get there.
Yeah.
And that's if you last that long.
Right. Because they'll take you out if you don't do the right thing.
They still might take you out. Look at Kobe. He was doing everything he's supposed to be doing. They still took him down.
Right. That's what he's talking. And does it matter if it's him or they don't care about his family or not? Take him and his family. They don't care.
If it's your time, that's another thing. When you sign that contract, they tell you when they're done with you.
Right.
They'll probably bring you in like, listen, we'll have you shine. You'll be the best basketball player for the next 10 years, and then we'll let you retire, have a good 5 years, put you in the Hall of Fame, but then you're done. And guys will be like, all right, fine. This is John 4:23. But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him. You got it, bro.
So, true worshipers will worship him in spirit and in truth. What's the truth? What's the truth of the gospel?
Love.
Love. Yeah, right?
And what's the spirit?
And the spirit.
Love.
Love. And that's how you're going to worship in spirit and in truth. Meaning you're going to love his people too. The same way he loved them.
Yep.
You're going to do what Yahweh did. You understand that Yahweh is love. His son is the exact image of him. So he's love. And his people are going to be love.
Con.
All right? And he don't want you to wait till you get to the kingdom. He wants you to show that love now.
Bro.
When he comes back, that's what he wants to see. He don't want to see you saying, get that one over there. Get that nigga over there that's running. You know, talking to the church, talking to angels. Get that nigga. You know?
Pointing them up. We see, that's why we marking you niggas. We marking you niggas so the angels come back and blow your back in like Ricky. No. No, man. No. Yahushua said we here to save lives, not destroy them. We're here to save lives. Mark, they want guys to be blown out like Ricky. Like, bro, this is family.
And it ain't about, and I'm going to say it ain't about loving those who are in your camp.
Yeah, it's not about that.
Outside your camp, bro. You love your nation.
Con.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care who it is. Bro, I was at the, this I know, because I prayed, give me that love that you're talking about. Put it in, you know. I'm at the car wash, and I ain't gonna say who he could be Esquire. I don't know what plant black. He sounds like he's Israelite because he had that spirit. He asked me, you know, for some change so he could talk. And I had it back. I said, no, change it. Come right here, man. That love, man. Because I saw him. I said, this is one of my nations.
You probably didn't even think about it.
I didn't even think about it.
Like, should I give it to him or not?
No.
You probably just peeled
I
off.
was like, hey, here you go. You know? No. And one thing I know is, he said, if you pray for it, man, he'll do it. If it's the right thing, if you pray for it, he's going to do it for you.
You made me think of one. And that's how powerful Yahushua is in Yahweh. He got huh?
Because when Yahweh Shai, the whole time he walked, man, all he did was love his people, man. He had compassion for them. All he wanted to do was heal them. And all that came to him, he didn't turn away.
Con.
You know what I'm saying? It said he healed every one. According to their faith.
Even some without faith he healed.
Right. Even some without faith.
This is 2 Corinthians 9:6. But this I say then, he which soweth sparingly shall reap also sparingly, and he which soweth bountifully shall reap also bountifully. You got it, bro.
All right, so it says that he that soweth sparingly, then you don't show love. You show the, you don't show love to your people. You're gonna reap love from who? You're gonna be you think you're gonna be delivered?
That's a little bit of love. I'm only gonna show love to the people that I'm with.
Your own people. That's not what he's talking about. He's talking about loving everybody.
All your people.
He's talking about loving all your people. So you show sparingly, meaning, like you said, just showing love to your camp.
That's
But
okay.
everybody else is a nigga. Hey, then see what you're gonna get. But you show love to everybody. You know what I'm saying? There should be no camp bangers. You know what I'm saying? Even though they got the wrong doctrine, there's a way you approach your brother, like the word say. You don't blast them, talk bad about them to other people, and then, you know, and tell them, hey man, stay away from the guys. That's not the gospel, man. You're supposed to love your people and to correct them. You correct them in love. And there's a certain way to do that.
Yep.
All right?
Con. It's too cold for that sprinkler to be on.
I think the pipe was so cold. All right, so I just want to show Yahweh Shai when he was walking, you know, when he saw the multitudes of the people, you know.
Is it Matthew 4?
Mark 6:33.
Con.
It says, and the people saw them departing, and many knew him, and ran afoot hither out of all the cities, and outwent them, and came together unto him. And Yahushua, when he came out, saw much people, and was moved with compassion toward them, because they were as sheep not having a shepherd. And he began to teach them many things. And when the day was now far spent, his disciples came unto him and said, this is a desert place, and now the time is far past. Send them away, that they may go into the country round about, and into the villages, and buy themselves bread, for they have nothing to eat. He answered and said unto them, give ye them to eat. And they said to him, shall we go and buy 200 penny worth of bread, and give them to eat? He said unto them, how many loaves have ye? Go and see. And when they knew, they say 5 and 2 fishes. And he commanded them to make all sit down by companies upon the green grass. And they sat down in ranks by hundreds and by fifties. And when he had taken the 5 loaves and the 2 fishes, he looked up to heaven and blessed and brake the loaves and gave them to his disciples to set before them. And the 2 fishes divided he among them all. And they did all eat and were filled. And they took up 12 baskets full of the fragments and of the fishes. And they that did eat of the loaves were about 5,000 men. And that's
Bro.
along with women and children.
That's
And this is the
crazy.
second time he did that. And it just goes to show, you know, there was no faith even with his disciples, because he did it once before, right? He did it once before, and then he do it again, and they ask him the same question, where are they going to get food? Like, what you got? Are your minds so blinded that you don't remember what I did previously? You don't remember when I fed them before? And then we took up even more after they've eaten? You know, but that goes to something else. But I just want to show his compassion, man. His compassion. He won't let nobody go. They've been out there all day, and he saw that they were hungry. He had compassion on them, and he wanted to feed them, and he did. Right?
Well, that's why Yahweh Shai to die, so the Holy Spirit can come. Because that's what really took us to a whole new level, that Holy Spirit. Because when Yahweh Shai was walking, we didn't have the Spirit. That's why Yahweh Shai had to go, so we can get that Spirit. That's what really took us to a whole new level, that Spirit that we got. From Yahweh Shai.
Come on, why the disciples didn't discern.
Yeah. Kind of, they didn't have the Spirit. But when
Yeah,
Yahweh Shai checked, that was when the Spirit came into the world. And that took our people to like, yo, that's how we here right now. Spirit woke us up. And then not only woke us up, brought us to the actual truth, the actual gospel. Because people say, oh, we're preaching the gospel, and that's why, and niggas got to die. Nukes got to touch down. The microchip has to come. Those are things that are going to happen, but that's not the gospel. What's good news about your people dying? If my mom is a so-called 2/3, I'm not going to be happy about that in no way, shape, or form. No way, shape, or form am I going to be happy about that. Matter of fact, Yahweh himself tells you twice that I know of in Ezekiel that he takes no pleasure in the death of the wicked of his people. He takes no pleasure in that. But you leave it up to some of these guys, they'll say, man, Yahweh Yahushua can't wait to come back to kill niggas. Where did he get that spirit from? Because his father said that he don't take pleasure in it. And we know Yahushua was made in the image of Yahweh. So he's in that same spirit. He don't take pleasure in it.
Ezekiel 18:32. For I have no pleasure in the death of him that dieth, said Yahweh power. Wherefore turn yourselves and live.
Come. So it's no pleasure. Okay, he's taking no pleasure in this. He's not up here just happy that Jakes are going to die. He's not happy about that. But the sickest part, you do got our people out here that are happy that Jakes are got to die. They'll see. I'll be on Instagram. I'll see a video where a Jake is a sodomite, and then people say, "This is why these niggas got to die." How about this is why Babylon has to die? Because our people weren't born this way. Our people were seduced into this. We weren't born like that. We were seduced into it. It's like, bro, it's like if you had a son and his mom turned him against you. You're not thinking, man, I hate this little nigga. You thinking like, damn, his mom fucked him up. You're not thinking, man, I hate this little nigga. He against me and he taking his mom. No, what do you expect? One, we under the curses. Two, his mom then brainwashed him against you. It ain't his fault. It ain't his fault. It's just, it is what it is. And you a sick person if you looking at their child like he's the problem. And our people are like children right now. They're not the problem. We just been seduced. We've been taught wicked things. Come.
Revelation 19:10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. He said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. What's that testimony? How he walked on his earth.
Come.
He loved his brother. How he showed charity and love towards his brother, compassion. That's the spirit of prophecy.
Come.
If you think spirit of prophecy, like you said, missiles and the record tip and all these other things, those spirit of prophecy is that love that you show.
Because when you go into that word testimony, it means a witness. Because guys, they read it wrong. Because I remember when I first actually broke that down. Because I remember seeing guys break it down in video, and I'm like, this can't be right. Because it doesn't match up with love. So I know this is not right. I read it literally like 10 times, maybe 10, 15 times. I just kept reading it over and over and over. And then it just hit me, boom. The witness of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. That's what it's saying. Because guys are breaking it down saying Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. No, the witness, the testimony of Yahushua, that is the spirit of prophecy. So when you're witnessing Yahushua, when you're being a witness, which is what a witness is, walking the way he walked, that's being a witness. That's being a witness. When you're in that spirit, that's prophecy. When you go to Ezekiel 37, it tells you prophesy unto these bones. It's not saying so they can come to life. It's not saying tell them the nukes are coming and America's going to be destroyed and niggas got to die. It's not saying that's what's going to bring them to life. No. Giving them that Holy Spirit, that love back in our people. That's what's going to bring us to life. Because we know the spirit, the flesh is nothing, but the spirit is going to bring you to life. The spirit quickening. And we know the spirit is what? The spirit is love. They tell you that, matter of fact, 1 John 3 and 14 tells you that we know that we have crossed from death unto life because we got love for our people. So that's that life. That's what's going to bring you to life when you got that love. 1 John 4? Yeah, 1 John 3:14. Because that's true prophecy. Our people waking up. Bro, when you look in the Bible, every single kingdom has gone down over and over. The Babylonians went down. The Grecians went down. The Romans went down. The Egyptians went down. But our people coming back from scratch, loving each bro. Our people have never loved each other. Even during the time of Solomon and King David, our people never truly loved each other because they wanted King David to be destroyed. You had even when Solomon was there and there was peace, you still had there still wasn't love like it was supposed to be among our people. But then when Yahweh Shai brought not only our people back from literally from zero, we didn't even know his name. He brought us back. That is crazy. Kingdoms going down, that has always happened. But our people loving each other, zero. We thought we was niggas.
We thought we were taken from the jungle.
God. We thought it's cool to hate our people, to kill our people, have our pants sagging, being thugs and gangsters. We thought that was cool. And Yahweh Shai said, I'm going to take y'all from this low estate. Matter of fact, Ezekiel 37, yo, these bones are dry. Can they live? Can they live? He brought us back from dead, bro.
Son of man prophesied to these bones.
They were bones. Literally, they checked.
Prophesied to these bones.
And it said the muscles started coming on, the tissue, the skin. He literally brought us back from death, literally. Literally, spiritually, and figuratively. Because scriptures say those that walk on the congregation of that walk away from understanding, Yahweh Shimei Shai, is walking in the congregation of death. He literally brought us back from death. Khan, bro. And we already, Khan. That's selfish. He's a bad man. He said, I'm going to take these niggas and I'm make them kings.
Right.
Everybody hates.
Right.
Everybody, we not even that smart. He said, I'm going to bring these niggas up, so-called niggas, how y'all call us, and I'm going to make them the top of the top.
Everybody going to love him. Everybody they want to be like I said. In our lower state, they want to be.
Lower state.
How much more when he raises up?
Bruh.
This is 1 John 3, verse 14. We know that we have passed from death into life because we love the brethren.
Ooh. It's that simple.
Okay,
That's how you know.
we know that we have passed from death into life because we love the brethren. He that loveth not his brother abideth in death.
Oh, that's Christian stuff, man. Why do you bring that Christian stuff out?
You gotta take heed.
Sheesh.
That's deep.
What?
Verse 15. Whosoever hated his brother is a murderer.
What?
Or whosoever hated his brother is a murderer.
Ooh.
And ye know that no murderer hath eternal life abiding in him.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Just by the fact that you hate your brother, you're a murderer in the eyes of Yahweh.
And you ain't making it.
You know where you're gonna make it. You ain't gonna be on that table.
And that's his words. We not.
That's right.
That's his. We don't.
And if you're hearing from some of our voices and you don't take heed, then that's on you. You're being taught the true gospel. All right. The true gospel is loving your brother. Loving your brother. Period.
Con.
Period. Like I said, we got the blueprint. We always say that. The formula. Right?
Praise the Lord. We got that.
Yeah.
Because we was in a spirit of hate. We'd have been, yo, it'd have been a cold day for us.
Even
I mean,
when I came into this truth, man, when I thought I came into
yeah,
this truth.
thought.
Thought I came into this truth. I know, prophecies and, and the missiles and all this stuff, but the one thing I was missing, which is the true gospel, which is the true prophecy, was loving your brother. And then when I started reading this, man, it's plain as day. Plain as day. Everything else went away. When I look at my YouTube page, I just want to get rid of all that crap. I just wipe it out. You know what I'm saying? It was just fun stuff.
Con.
Now I know. Start preaching the word. Wow.
This is, I got one. I'm gonna end it on this unless you got more. This is John. It's my favorite one. John 5 and verse 28. Marvel not at this, for the hour is coming in which all that are in the grave shall hear his voice. And the graves are going into what? Our people in this dead mind state. And all shall hear his voice, and the voice is the gospel. So it says everybody, all our people are going to get a chance to hear this gospel. It says, and shall come forth they that have done good unto the resurrection of life, and they that have done evil unto the resurrection of damnation. And that's what it means by the word voice is not going to go out void. Because when you hear this, you're either going to be for the left-hand side or or it's going to be for the right hand side. And like I said, like I just said, and when you read Matthews 24 and 14, how should I say? Listen, Jacob's trouble is popping off when the gospel of the kingdom is preached to all our people. Why is that? Because it got to be for either they got to be go for the direction of the left, or they got to go for the direction of the right. And as soon as everybody hears for the left or the right, wherever they're going to go to, then Yahushua said Jacob's trouble going to pop off. And Yahushua said he's going to come immediately after Jacob's trouble is finished. Con. But God's want to get out of here. God's want to focus on microchips instead of the gospel. Yahushua didn't say, when everybody knows about the microchip, I'll come back. He didn't say that. He said, when everybody hear the gospel of the kingdom, then the end is going to come.
They're thinking that's about the sign of the internet going on to the masses that you're Israelite and that the world's about to end and the chariots, all that.
That's good. That's good.
That's part of it.
That's good. But that ain't it.
That ain't it.
I'm trying to do with the it. I'm trying to do the it.
Right. What's going to get you on that chariot?
Yes.
What's going to get your ticket?
What's going to bring the end?
Right. That's going to be the end.
Who wants to go? I want to go home, bro. I want to go home. These guys clearly don't want to go home because they don't want to preach the gospel of the kingdom. You don't really want to go home. Y'all faking it. Y'all faking it. Y'all don't really want to go home. They playing. They don't want to go home. They said focus on the microchip. Focus on the white man's the devil. None of that's getting us out of here. Y'all, they don't want to go home, man. Huh?
Video after video.
Right. And we still ain't up out of here. We still ain't out of here yet.
I don't see too many people preaching love.
But that's just going to show you we got time. We still got a lot of time here, man. God said, man, I think the Lord's going to end it next year. I don't see it because 9 out of 10 Israelites don't even know what love is. So clearly, it's not. We're not about to get out of here yet. God don't even know the doctrine. That's what. And Yahushua is not a liar. He said, "Listen, y'all want to get your asses up out of here? Preach that." I can bring up 5 random videos on. I can bring up 5 random videos on YouTube, and I can find. I bet you I won't even find a video on love. I could keep scrolling. I won't even find not one video that's been dropped today, yesterday. One won't even drop tomorrow, next week. So yeah, we got some time left here. Sadly, we got some time left. And I want to go home. If they really want to do something, they can make videos bashing love. At least God's got a chance to hear it. And then they could choose. Then they could choose.
The thing is, like you said, nobody want to hear about love. They see video about who said love in it. They more drunk. You know what I'm saying? What's it gonna chip?
Right.
What chariot? Nobody wants to hear about love.
Yeah, I want to see the chip. Chariot.
Exactly. Somebody took
Judgment.
the vaccine,
Debo died.
that's it. There you
Debo died. Let's watch this. You got something else?
Yeah, I mean, this
Come on.
is 1 John 4:7.
Oh, you hear that?
Yeah, do you love me?
That's the spirit. You can't make this up. Who that singing that? You know who that is?
I'm old, man. Get it.
God.
1 John 4:7. Beloved, let us love one another, for love is a power. And everyone that loveth is born of Yahweh, and knoweth Yahweh.
Ooh,
He that loveth not, knoweth not Yahweh.
that never gets played out for me.
Yahweh is love.
That never gets played out.
Yahweh is love. If you're doing anything contrary to that, then you're going against your maker.
God, bro, that's scary. He out here singing this, man. Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me?
Now they can turn that up. Right?
Yeah, turn that up. Turn that up. Oh man, come on. All right, so with that, We want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakal, Kadash. And peace and blessings to the sincere men, women, and children diligent in the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Shalom.